My name is Connor Turnbull. I'm from O'Fallon, Missouri. It's a little west of St. Louis, Missouri.
What year are you in school?
I'm going into my senior year of college, but I have one more year of eligibility due to a medical redshirt.
What are you studying? What are you majoring in here?
My major right now is communications.
Why communications?
I chose communications because I just thought it was something very broad that I could use and like for like a lot of different things, and I just thought communications is something that I'll always be able to take with me in life and something that will always be valuable.
I know you play basketball. How did you get into basketball?
I got into basketball because my grandpa played basketball pretty much since I was a little kid. I played, so I've been playing pretty much as long as I can remember, so I don't really know much different.
Mm, okay. What would you say for you was the biggest jump from high school to college?
For basketball wise?
Yes.
Basketball wise, it's the speed and the strength of the game. I think there are guys in high school that are still pretty skilled, maybe not on the college level, but there's a lot of guys in college that are just way more athletic, way faster, way stronger. It just makes the game a lot more difficult physically.
What position do you usually play, and what would you say you bring to the team?
I play center for the university, and then I'd say what I bring to the team is just a mix of just versatility, somebody that can be put in different spots and be asked to make all types of different plays. I think I can pass the ball, shoot the ball, and then defend at a high level. So I think just anything that's asked of me, I think try to do to the best of my ability.
Why Evansville?
I chose Evansville because of Coach Ragland. I came from Butler University originally. I did my first 2 years there, and then Coach Ragland recruited me to Butler, and so I'd already had a relationship with him. So I ended up just rekindling that with him when I went entered the portal, and it really wasn't much of a second thought.
What would you say has been your best memory on the court so far, whether that's like in high school, college?
My best memory ever on the court was when I was a senior in high school. I scored 42 in a basketball game to break my grandpa's all-time scoring record of 41. So that was something that I kind of always had my eyes set on from the start of when I played basketball to the end. So that was a big thing for me.
What do you enjoy most about being on this team this year?
Honestly, what I enjoy most about being on the team is just being around the guys. I think I've enjoyed every basketball team I've ever been on, but I've never had a basketball team gel as well as this team. Somebody like guys really want to be together. There's nobody really left out. We got 13 guys in a little packed living room apartment, so I think that's been the most exciting. And then just getting out there and building relationships with guys and playing with guys you enjoy being around. It's just a blessing.
How would you balance? Well, how do you balance basketball with your academics?
Try to just stay on top of things as early as possible. I'd say it's definitely difficult balancing the time management side of it, but I think just getting what you need to get done and staying strict with a schedule and trying to stay on top of things.
What goals do you have for yourself this season?
This season, I think the biggest goal is win the MVC tournament at Arch Madness. I think that's the biggest goal. To play in the tournament's something that I've always wanted to do, and pretty much my in hindsight, that's kind of all I'm thinking about right now. Just playing in the tournament.
Who inspires you the most, whether that's on or off the court?
I'd say it's also my great grandfather that scored that had the scoring record. He was a pastor as well, so I looked up to him a lot off and on the court. So I strive to try to be like him, but sometimes I struggle with it a little bit. But he's doing my best.
What advice would you give to younger players trying to join a team or that's looking to get into basketball?
I think something that Rags preaches on is controlling the controllables. I think that's the biggest thing you can do when trying out for a basketball team or doing anything really in life. Just controlling what you control. You walk in, you can always control your attitude, your effort, your communication. I think things like that are things that go a long way, and coaches notice that when guys are overly talkative and are not only just that, but they're fun to be around. So.
Any other hobbies besides basketball?
This past year I've picked up golf. Been really into that. I enjoy the relaxing side of it, but it's also very competitive. So I enjoy the kind of mix of the competitive aspect, but it gets away from the running of a basketball game. So I think golf's been a big thing that I've gotten into, and then probably gaming is something that I've always enjoyed.
And lastly, what would you be doing if you weren't playing basketball?
If I was not playing basketball, I would probably be playing some other type of sport or activity. I can't really imagine not playing a sport growing up. I think I would have found myself in some type of baseball, volleyball, maybe golf, whatever I would have gotten into as a kid. But I think I would have found my way to an athletic field.
Thank you.
Thank you.